As an entrepreneur, it can be exciting to see your business grow to the point where you need to bring on full-time help. But if you're a sole proprietor and you're not sure how to go about it the right way, there are some things you should know. Hi, my name is Tiffany Gonzalez. I'm a CPA, I'm a small business coach, and one of OnPay's subject matter experts. And today, we're talking about a question I get asked all the time. Can sole proprietors have employees? The short answer, yes. You can hire employees as a sole proprietor, and you don't need an LLC or a corporation before bringing on your first hire. But you will want to take a few steps to protect yourself and do this the right way. A sole proprietorship is the simplest way to run a business because it's just you operating under your own name or a trade name. In this setup, there's no separate legal entity. The profit flows to you and the obligations do as well. Now, the main disadvantage of being a sole proprietor is personal liability. With this structure, there's no legal wall between the business and your personal life. If the business is sued or can't pay a bill, your personal assets could be at risk. This is one of the reasons why many owners choose to form an LLC later on to add a layer of protection. But here's the good news. You can still hire employees as a sole proprietor today if that fits the current stage of your business. So yes, you can hire W-2 employees as a sole proprietor, and you can also use independent contractors for project work too if any needs come up. You do not need to form an LLC or a corporation first. Hiring employees does come with new responsibilities though, like payroll, taxes, insurance, just to name a few. Here's a simple checklist to follow when you're ready to bring somebody on board. First, get an employer identification number, also known as an EIN. Apply for one with the IRS. It's free, it's quick, and you'll use it on payroll tax forms and for state registrations. Second, register with your state. Open employer accounts with your state for income tax withholding and unemployment insurance. Most states have their own registration portals, so be sure to check your state's specific requirements. And you're definitely going to want to do this before your first payday. Third, complete new hire forms. Collect Form W-4 for federal withholding, complete Form I-9 to verify identity and work authorization. Many states also have their own withholding forms. Keep all of these in a secure folder. Fourth, report the new hire to your state. Most states require a new hire report within a very short window after the start date. Payroll software often sends this for you. OnPay does, but it's still a good idea to confirm it's been filed. Fifth, get workers' compensation insurance. In almost all states, this is required once you have one or more employees. It covers medical bills and lost wages in the event of your worker's injury or illness. Get the policy in place before day one. Sixth, follow wage and hour laws. Pay at least the applicable minimum wage, track hours, pay overtime when due, and post the required labor notices. Keep a safe workplace. And finally, set up your payroll and a pay schedule. Choose a consistent schedule, weekly, every other week, twice a month, and stick with it. A trusted payroll system or service like OnPay will handle calculations, tax deposits, and tax filings accurately and on time. While doing payroll by hand can be manageable at first, it often ends up leading to mistakes, to missed deadlines. So automation ends up being a safer, more accurate way to handle it. Now let's talk about taxes, because when you hire workers, you take on payroll tax responsibilities each pay period. Here's what happens behind the scenes. You'll calculate gross pay. Then you'll withhold employee taxes, federal income tax, state income tax, employees' share of Social Security tax, Medicare tax. You'll also pay employer taxes. That means adding your matching share of Social Security and Medicare, plus federal unemployment and state unemployment tax. Finally, you'll deposit and file those amounts with the IRS and your state on the required schedule. And at the end of the year, you'll issue W-2 forms to employees. Here's my advice. Plan for these cash needs. This means setting aside payroll taxes so you never touch them. Many owners move the taxes into a separate savings account the same day they run payroll. Think of it this way: out of sight, out of mind, never late. After having helped many owners with their first hire, I see a lot of the same mistakes over and over. But these are easy to avoid if you know what to look out for. Trying to handle payroll on your own can become quickly overwhelming. A good payroll service will automate calculations for tax. They will automate the filings, the deposits. This reduces the chance of costly errors or late payments. It saves time, it protects you from penalties, and it lets you focus on running your business instead of crunching numbers. So here's the bottom line. You can hire as a sole proprietor. And for many entrepreneurs, that first hire is an exciting milestone. Just remember, bringing on employees also comes with new obligations. So it's smart to plan ahead. If you're ready to take the next step, reach out to a CPA who understands small business payroll and compliance. Putting the right systems in place early keeps you stress-free, compliant, and focused on what you do best: running your business. We've included more resources below, including a link if you want to give OnPay a try. Thanks for watching and good luck with your first hire. And let us know if there's other topics you want us to record a video about next.